Hi everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast, your ultimate source for everything celebrity news and gossip. So, for today, we will be delving into a headline that has rocked the entertainment world, which is the shocking separation of pop icon Britney Spears and her husband, Sam. Okay, so before I go into it, it's going to be a spicy show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's keep it growing and flowing. So recently it came out, I believe it was on August 16th, the story came out that Sam and, Britney Spears has separated from each other. Actually, when the story broke out, I was super, super shocked that, they were going through like a separation because, a couple months back they had gotten married, which they were married for perhaps probably like 8 or 9 months. So it was super, super shocking to me. And I believe probably, other people were perhaps shocked as well that, these are newlyweds, just had recently gotten married. I don't even think that their 1 year anniversary had come about yet. And then here they are going through a divorce or a separation. But some people are not shocked. Some people sort of seen it coming. Some people felt like, her husband Sam was not the most genuine person. Some people felt as if he was like using her and that sort of thing. And some people had also mentioned that, they seen it coming because Britney has this behavior in which she is very erratic. She's always doing videos in her house where she's dancing. And she also has like on a number of occasions has put some posts out that were very appalling and not like in the best light. So some people seen that how long was Sam gonna really put up with her? Some people were looking at it as that. So for the duration of the video, I'm going to try my best to remain objective. I have a high regard for Britney Spears. I love her music. I do believe that she is a legend and she's an icon. So I'm just going to report the mixed emotions and the fans' opinions as it relates to this particular story that has broke out in the media. So I did see the story on TMZ when I was doing my research, and TMZ allegedly mentioned that the reason that they're saying that Sam is the one that left Britney, and the reason he left Britney is because she cheated on him. But then when I was reading the story, I kind of was like, what? Like he left allegedly because she cheated on him. Like, where is this woman gonna go to cheat on you, sir? Like, where is she really gonna go to cheat on you? Like that story does not make any sense to me. And it's allegedly, so we don't know the full details. Both of them have come out and mentioned, of course, that they are going through the separation, but they did not give, explicit details as to like, what happened that unfold or what caused, them to separate. But apparently or allegedly accusing Britney of cheating on him, which I found a little bit strange because, like, we see Britney time and time again. She's always in her house dancing. It doesn't seem like she goes out too often. Of course, she does go out. We've seen her, perhaps like going on vacation and perhaps different outings, but we see her for the most part dancing in her house. So, where is she going to get time to sort of, cheat on you? Like, it just does not make sense to me. But one of the questions that I wanted to ask, I felt like, they haven't been married for long. What is the issue? Like, did he get tired of Britney? Did he feel like, Britney is out of control, perhaps, and he no longer wants to have to deal with her? Like, what is the issue that he felt like they couldn't have gone to counseling or, try ways in which they can improve the relationship? Like, I'm not getting it. Like, what is the issue? And then he also allegedly accused Britney of physical abuse, but some people are skeptical of this again. They're looking at it like, okay, he has been with her for a number of years, and if she was, beating you or physically assaulting you in the past, why did you go ahead and marry this woman if you felt that this is something that she does to you? Which I found again a little bit fishy. Like, if she was hating you, was she not doing it before y'all were married? Like I'm just not comprehending why these allegations are coming out against Britney. And then we're also going to remain objective in the sense that, perhaps like maybe he's going through, maybe he went through physical abuse. We don't know, right? Because I want to put the perception out there that not only women experience cases of domestic violence, men also experience that as well. So this is, an allegation. I am skeptical of it, of course. I do find it a little bit, strange, but then I can't go against what he obviously has witnessed or felt throughout the relationship. That's his perspective, of course, as it relates to his relationship with Britney Spears. But, again, like I felt like, was the situation really, really bad and detrimental, or like he felt like there was no point of return, or the relationship could not be, was not repairable? Because I felt like I'm so, so, so shocked, because I felt like, Sam was like one of Britney's biggest fan, like he was a champion for her. It felt as though he was like empathetic to her and her situation. It felt like he did a great job in terms of taking care of her. He was also, an immense part of the Free Britney campaign while she was under the conservative ship that she had experienced for the past 13 years. So I was like, when I thought that he was with her during the periods that was like some of her darkest times, I would not in a million years feel that, they would have separated so quickly, especially just after they had just recently gotten married. I was like, okay, Brittany didn't have the best experience with, her children's father, Kevin Federline. And because this person has been with her when she has been at her lowest point, I felt like, that marriage sealed the deal. And I felt like they were going to be together for, years to come. But some people are, being sympathetic and empathetic towards Sam, saying that, do you see Britney's behavior? Like she's spiraling out of control. She needs counseling. Like they don't blame Sam that he has walked away from her. Maybe to him, he's dealt with a number of things behind the scenes that we don't know of. And then he probably felt like, the separation, it was the best thing to do. Perhaps he has that mindset that enough is enough. But I just find it strange, right after the marriage he decided to do that. If the situation was really, really bad and the relationship was really not good, then I don't feel that they should have gone ahead and married each other, in my personal opinion. Like they should have just call it quits, and then Brittany could have gone on her way and he gone on his way, and keep it a buck. That's what I think, in my opinion. But one thing I really, really like, and I feel that was extremely wise, shout out, to the legal and financial advisors, on Brittany's team. Sam, we do see he had to sign a prenup prior to them getting married. And I also researched and I noticed that, it stated that it was an ironclad prenup. So it will be hard for him to get any form of support from Britney Spears. So I am happy that, she is going to be able to retain, a huge chunk of, the money that she worked hard for. Like she's been through a lot over the years throughout her career, a lot of harassment from, the media, from paparazzi. She's worked extremely hard, especially from she was like a little girl. So for someone to come in your life and have to take, a good chunk of your money, perhaps like 50%, is not cool, in my opinion. So I'm happy that she has, that prenup in place. And perhaps like Sam probably maybe seen it as like, I'm like a household name now. people know me on an international and global scale. I did my time, and now it's time for me to venture out. And why am I going to stay in this relationship if I'm not being treated good when I can just leave? And, it's not like I'm not going to have any sort of career. Like, people know that I worked with Britney Spears, they're going to want to hire him. And that's how it goes. Like, in a lot of things now, it's who you know that gets you sometimes certain positions. So perhaps he's like, you know what? I'm not going to get anything anyways with this prenup. And if I'm being treated bad, I might as well leave and make money on my own. Perhaps that's how he's thinking about it at the end of the day. But it seems as though, Britney is obviously taking the separation pretty well. Of course, she did mention on social media that it is hard, and it is painful, but I do have to commend and admire Britney's strength after this whole announcement came about from her and Sam. We see that Britney continues to dance. She even shared a video on her social media in which she was dancing with a whole bunch of, male dancers. One of them was licking her boo at one point. And I was like, I'm like, Britney has no like behavior. Like, she is here for the shenanigans. Britney is like, okay, you wanna separate from me? I'm not gonna beg you to stay. I'm not gonna sit here and keep crying over you. Britney's like, bye, 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 bye. Boy, bye. I feel like that's how Britney is taking the situation. But all in all, I hope, like, throughout this separation, Britney gets like a good support system. She really, really needs it at this time. Perhaps, in terms of advice, I feel that maybe she is doing this already, but of course, it will help her to get some sort of counseling to help with, the trauma that she experienced. Like, for this woman, she's been through so much trauma in terms of like being under the conservatorship for the past 13 years, someone having such huge and immense control over her and what she does. That's why I don't get upset or feel like Britney is out of control when I see her dancing on social media. She for a huge portion of her life, like more than a decade, she had people telling her what to do. She was under like a number of medication. So now that she's dancing, perhaps it's a form of therapy for her. It's therapeutic in the sense that it helps her deal with her emotions. So what I would say, like, Britney, continue dancing. Of course, some people feel that it's a bit exotic because she dresses, in like clothing that is not the most appropriate. But she has been under control for so long, and I think the general message that Britney is trying to tell us is like, I've been controlled for so long, and I will do what I want to do now, because I no longer want to be controlled by anyone, and I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm going to continue to do what makes me happy. And people, Britney has, caught the eye of some admirers. We do see Piles, is sort of drooling over Britney and is admiring Britney, even though she's wearing like some of these skimpy outfits. So I feel like, Britney is going to find a love again. She doesn't spike me as the type of person that will stay single for long. I feel like she yearns for a companionship. But again, Britney, anyone that you're getting in a relationship with, no matter how they're gonna woo you or tell you all sorts of nice things, make them sign a prenup again. I think that was really, really smart on your part. In my opinion. But yeah, I hope she gets the care that she needs. But I feel like I did not see this whole separation of Sam and Britney coming to par. I do find it a little bit fishy that he separated with her right after they got married, in which they were not together for a quite period of time. I feel like he was probably maybe there for just the fame. Perhaps did he even love her, or was it just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go at Britney because she's popular and it will help me to advance my career. Perhaps that's what it is. But let me know in the comment section below if you've seen the separation of Sam and Britney Spears, if you've seen it coming. Do you feel that Sam had ulterior motives? Do you feel that you know Britney cheated? Do you feel that she was physically abusing him? Allegedly? Yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions as it relates to this. But I really wanted to come and give you guys the story because, Britney Spears is an icon. She is a legend. And, despite, the turmoil and the trauma she has experienced, her story needs to be talked about more and more. And I wanted to come and give my viewers my perspective. But that's all for today for all kinds of advice podcasts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's keep it growing and flowing. Thank you all for all your support. Thank you all for your comments. It's really fun engaging with you all. I'm hearing your different perspective. I love each and every one of it, and I'm here for it. But I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care. Ciao.